and welcome to another Mario Party 8 minigame review. Up today, we're playing the duel minigame, Specter Inspector.
In this one, both players are searching a room and trying to find all the enemies that are hidden inside different objects. To do this, you have to go up to it with your flashlight and shine the light on it. If you find a ghost, it's going to scare you for a second and stop you from going after another enemy, so you definitely don't want those. But whichever person finds 3 enemies first will win.
If you've ever played Luigi's Mansion and enjoyed it, then you'll enjoy this minigame.
Minus the vacuum, of course.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's a Mario Party version of it. But it was really fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's a bit of a different formula than you find in a lot of minigames, but it was a nice breath of fresh air.
I agree. You know I really like when they do something a little bit different. I also liked that it was a duel minigame. It felt like it had a nice competitive edge trying to get through the room before your opponent did, but also kind of like relaxing, I guess?
Yeah, it was relaxing in a way. I guess because you're just walking around at a slow pace, it doesn't have that frantic atmosphere that a lot of Mario Party minigames have.
But it still gives you that feeling of suspense when you're trying to beat the other player. I did feel like the more we played it, it got really repetitive. The room doesn't change, so you're just pretty much going to the same spots over and over again.
Yeah, when it comes down to it, it's pretty much random chance. I mean, once you know which objects could potentially have the enemies in them, you're just going up to them and seeing if it happens to be an enemy.
Simple as that.
I suppose I'll say that I guess you could strategize a bit when playing it. Because you and your opponent are searching through the same room, you can either decide to go off and take one side of the room while they take the other, or maybe you could just follow them and try and shine your flashlight on every object they go up to before they do. I don't know that we ever necessarily did that, but maybe you could.
That's true. You could try and sneak up on your opponent and try and get the enemies before they do. But because it's random chance, it's almost better if you spread out because you don't know where the enemies are gonna be.
Yeah, that's true. It's not a perfect minigame, but it was still fun enough, I thought.
Oh, I agree. I liked this one a lot.
So overall, Specter Inspector is a minigame that I don't know we've ever really seen before. It's kind of got an interesting concept to it, and its slow pace makes it kind of nice to play sometimes. It doesn't have that hectic atmosphere that's usually found in Mario Party. While it does basically come down to random chance, it does feel like you're still doing something, and it is fun to just walk around and see the spooky room. So while it's not a perfect minigame, it's still fun when it comes up occasionally. We're giving it 4 stars out of 5.
Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this review, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Up next, we'll be reviewing Speedy Graffiti, because you don't want to play slow graffiti.
Of course not. Well, if you want to see what this minigame is like, come back for our next video.
Hope to see you then.
Mario's the winner!